Hey, feeling good, like I should.
Hi guys, it's Beth Ann Wagner and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about Mopheus8 and I'm doing a little update because I got so many questions on it last time and I just could not go and answer them all in the comment section, but there's a lot that I wanted to get to. I do apologize that this took so long. It has been the perfect storm of Mercury retrograde and almost like 2020 all over again stuff happening. First, I broke this camera that I'm talking to you on, so it had to go get repaired. I actually dropped it and I broke a small part of the lens. So that went to go get fixed. The day that it was to arrive back at my house, I wound up in the ER, so I couldn't film it. I needed to recover for a little bit. I actually then had to go back to the ER. Everything's okay, but the filming schedule just is really far behind now. So it's actually been 14 weeks since I had my second Mopheus8, and I really wanted to film it 12 weeks after because it does take about 12 weeks to see the results, but it's okay that we're 14 weeks after. You're just gonna see the results even better than they would have been 12 weeks after. So I have my camera back and I'm ready to get to it with you guys. I wanted to start out by just answering some of the most common questions that I received in the comment section. And the first one was around treatment, which is so difficult to answer, but I did want to address that because everyone was asking how many treatments you need and how much it costs, which are completely understandable questions, but I have no idea how many treatments you will need. So for me, we were targeting like a little bit of laxity right underneath the chin, which we had done Kybella on, and then we also wanted to target some of the necklace lines that I have on my neck. So I needed one treatment to make those things diminish enough for what I wanted. And I will say that one treatment was absolutely enough. It's the best procedure that I've ever done in terms of the rewards that you get from going under the procedure. I don't even want to say going under because it's totally like outpatient. It's so fast. Outpatient is even too strong of a word. Like you can just walk right out once you're done. So one was enough. We saw amazing results. The only thing that I've ever seen better results with is like Botox because it attacks the movement right away. But this, like all the fine lines went away, the laxity underneath the jaw went away, and it felt like the skin was tighter. Not in the sense that you're uncomfortable walking around with tight skin, because someone asked about that too. But just that like when you're applying your facial moisturizer at night or in the morning, you can tell that the actual skin is slightly tighter. It's firmer. And that's what Mopheus8 does. It makes your skin firmer. It helps collagen induction. It helps reduce fat in some cases. It's going to smooth the skin, smooth the fine lines. It's just gonna make your skin look absolutely amazing. It also like helps with sun damage slightly. So everything under the sun, pretty much Mopheus8 is going to be really beneficial for. Definitely talk to your doctor about it before you just run off and get it, but it literally helps with all of that, and it's something that is really good for very, very, very many skin types, which you don't always get. Sometimes with the darker skin, some of these procedures can't be done. So that's why I love it. It does so much, and it's not very painful. You go in for your one session or 2-3 sessions because you'll need between 1 and 3, and you just get the best results. Okay, so that covers how many sessions you guys will need between 1 and 3. This is my second, and I will say, just for transparency, the reason that I went in for my second is just to maintain those results that we got with the first. I was so happy with the results that we got from the first one that I wanted to maintain that. So we went in probably 18 months later. Time was a blur in 2020, so I could be skipping that. I'll try to put it in the comment section or in the description so you know exactly how long I waited, but we just wanted to maintain those results. And I am, again, very, very happy with what we got from the second session of Mopheus8. I will tell you, because another question that I received a lot in the comments was around pain. I will tell you that the second time we went a little bit deeper. So I might be butchering this, I'll put it in the description, but I think what we did is we went 1 millimeter deep with the needles because you're doing micro needling. That's part of Mopheus8, there are 2 parts. So we did the micro needling 1 millimeter, and then right here under the chin where I do have some subdermal or submental fat. I know people are really sensitive about what I call it, but I have some fat right under the skin here. So we did 3 millimeters right here. So the difference is this. 1 millimeter, you're not going to see any of your fat diminish. You're just doing collagen induction. 3 millimeters, you are going to see some fat reduction. So if you're worried about having fat reduction on your face, some people don't have a nice round face like I do to begin with, don't go deep on the face because you will see some fat reduction. And again, your doctor will know what's best for you, but you can go like to 8 millimeters. Dr. Sheftel, who did mine, said that sometimes when men or women are under anesthesia for another procedure, they'll also add Mopheus8 while they're under because that would be quite painful. So here's the pain thing. The first one, you guys know, if you watched the video, I said that it didn't hurt very bad, and I stand by that. But come on, guys, like everyone's pain tolerance is going to be completely different. And it's all totally subjective. I've had 2 children. One of them was a natural birth. It wasn't intentional, but that's what happened. So no, after delivering that 8-pound, 4-ounce baby boy, there's no way I'm gonna say Mopheus8 hurt so bad. Like, no, it didn't hurt that bad. It was fine. I walked out right after and I said it didn't hurt that bad because that's my experience with it. But I know, okay guys, I know that some people cry from this, and that just wasn't me, thank goodness. But I do want to warn you because even Dr. Sheftel told me that there are some people that are like gangsters, he calls them, and he said that I was a gangster. I just want to let you know that because sometimes people really think that this is quite painful, and to them it is because you are putting needles in your face and you're going, again, between like 1 and 8 millimeters deep. So it totally depends on your pain tolerance, you know, what you guys did before the procedure, if you used lidocaine on the face, if you're using laughing gas, and then how deep you're going. We used laughing gas the second time, not the first time, but the second time we did. I was so nervous about it because I didn't know how long it stays in your body. I didn't know how it would affect me. I didn't know if I could drive right home after, which is what I did the first time. And Dr. Sheftel told me that it doesn't actually stay in your body very long and there's no cumulative effect. So you take 5 deep breaths in of the tube that is connected to the laughing gas machine. And then after you take those 5 breaths, there's like 90 seconds to 2 minutes where you feel as though you've just had a pina colada, like a little happy, a little loopy, and then it wears off. So I definitely utilized that, especially when we were going underneath the chin, because again, that's where we went the deepest. And then on the bone is, you know, just like if you were getting a tattoo on the bone, it's going to hurt a little bit more. So I recommend laughing gas, just like I recommend an epidural if you're having a baby, because it just helps take the edge off and you're going to come out of it feeling a lot better, and you don't, like, it's not worth crying over having tears or just feeling really uncomfortable. I'm all about making yourself as comfortable as you can. And I think if you go into it and have that experience be as comfortable as it can be, your results are going to be completely worth it to you. But to me, it was 100% worth it because we did manage the pain with our lidocaine on the face for an hour before the procedure. And then, no, not an hour, probably 45 minutes before the procedure, and then use the laughing gas. So again, I'm so happy to report that this one was not that painful either. And I would recommend talking to your doctor about the best way that you can manage any pain that might come up for you, just because, again, I don't want anyone to be uncomfortable.
That's great. What a good day.
I want to show you guys a little bit of the procedure this time around in case you haven't seen the first video that I did on Mopheus8, just so you can see what it's like. Now, I'm filming this myself the whole time. I'm totally with it and lucid. The laughing gas like didn't affect my motor skills, and it was like comfortable enough that I was able to take this footage as they're going around my lower face, and we also did my neck this time. For some folks, you're gonna do the whole face from the forehead down. We really focused on like the jawline and like right underneath the cheeks down to the neck. So if you like suck your cheeks in to put on bronzer, like we did from there down. And I do think that the results that we saw from the first one and then the second one used as maintenance actually got a little bit of a cumulative effect on that, and really noticed a difference in my skin tightness, the firmness, a little bit of fine lines going away on the nasolabial folds, which I know isn't really a fine line, but because my facial expressions and smiling, there is a bit of a fold right there, which I'm okay with, but the Mopheus8 definitely smoothed it out a little bit. But the best thing is we really got some of those necklace lines, which you can see here on the neck, are really fading away. And I mean, I just think that's awesome. So definitely talk to your doctor about different tips if they have them, so you can target different parts of the body or target different things that might be bothering you. And I do say body because, of course, you can use Mopheus8 on all sorts of things. We did my lower face, so you could do your stomach. I've seen befores and afters of the back. It's just going to tighten the skin wherever you do it, so you can really do it on a lot of different body parts. Okay, that's it for Mopheus8. Thank you for bearing with me and getting this video to you. I hope that this one was helpful. I always love to hear from you in the comments section. If you have any more questions, let me know, and I will try to get to them either in the comment section or in a follow-up video. Have a great summer, guys.
Not used to this, no I'm not. It was